go.
Hi guys, I'm here with Koren, international singer and songwriter. And also a very dear friend and an incredible supporter of this mission that I've had since I was a kid to inspire 1 billion people. But before we really share a lot, listen to this in the background.
What? Louder, louder, louder. Hello everyone, I can see you are joining. I'm here today with Tony J. Selimi, one of the best seller author, and we are going to have the most inspired hour.
We're going to have an inspired hour.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be amazing. Look at this tree. Just feel the spirit.
Watch us.
Watch your character. He's gonna talk to you how much you need to watch your character, because it becomes your destiny. But that's why you need someone like him to make you who you are.
And someone like her to listen to the song and embody that who you are. So tag your friends, because there's lots coming up in the next 45 minutes we're going to be sharing with you guys. But what a great way to start this morning interview with this amazing Christmas tree, amazing view in the background, amazing tally.
Amazing Tony.
To inspire you guys. So
it's all about
tag your friends, do get your friends on board. There's lots of amazing things you can take. We're going to share that you guys can take and to really become more of who you are and get into this spirit and actually make this Christmas, make this new year for you to become more of who you are.
Exactly. It's who you are. Later you scream it. So we can get to the chart and inspire more people. It's who you are. It's who you are. And we are going to explore with Tony how he became one of the best seller authors. 14 books. No, not 14 books. No, sorry, 6.
You predicted? She predicted. They are coming, guys.
But 14 awards.
14 awards, yes.
If you want to write a book, I have a friend that's trying to write a book for 5 years. Listen. It's who you are.
It's who you are.
It's who you are. Hello my friends, I can see you, but I'm not gonna wave because we're here on Facebook. It's who you are. It's who you are. And he's gonna help me to make a world hit.
World's #1 hit.
Because Tony can do it. If someone can do it. So we're here live in your beautiful flat with your beautiful tree, and I am so excited. We made it happen. You know why?
We made it happen. And you know, guys, we both are extremely busy professionals. And when Talia approached me, I was in Miami. And she recently released a song, and I listened to it, downloaded it, shared it with my community. And as I always do, I do like random acts of kindness. And yesterday actually, we started talking about it, and we just jumped into the opportunity. She had to go to the House of Lords for an important meeting.
That's right.
And I was up doing a consultation, Zoom consultation, and I have got a full day of clients in Victoria. So we found this moment to share with you. And we're going to talk about not only about the single, but also the importance of the journey of becoming more of who you are.
And what I like about it, we made it happen. We made it happen because we're going to explore with Tony, with his amazing books, which I will show you. It's how our thoughts make us to become who we are, the good one and the bad ones, right? But it's also about the actions that we do. And I have been here only an hour. I know Tony for a long time. Since I've seen him, he did write 2 books.
Actually, yeah.
2 books and won 14 awards. So if someone can do it and someone can inspire you to get out and do what you love, is him, but also me. But
Together, we are a powerhouse.
So what I learned today about Tony, I know him for many years, but I fall in love with you much deeper today because I saw the...
I fall in love with you for the first time. You sang at the hashtag loneliness, guys.
That's right.
And she was like an angel. That's how I saw you.
But yeah, we're all reflection of one each other. But today, I sincerely, maybe I'm ready. You know, you need to be ready for the right teacher, for the right coach, for the right book. A path to excellence. So let's start, let's start with this book. And through that, you tell us a little bit of who you are, because your fans and listeners and friends know. So we need to kind of be economic so we can explore the journey and give them.
Yes.
So you can after just Google and see the history, and I will show you all the books. We have time. I just want to know what an amazing title, A Path to Excellence. That is it. Tell us how something like that came, when it came, because I've been here last Christmas and I don't remember that.
So first and foremost, guys, we share some incredible values, the two of us.
That's right.
But also we share a lot of our pain and our struggles. And we have many things. The more you spend time with somebody, the more you start to really discover part of you in that person and vice versa.
Yeah.
This is why I say it's about building authentic relationships.
Yes.
And when you build authentic relationship, it's incredible the kind of magical moments you create like this one.
Yeah.
So we can be more of service together. So path to excellence. Before I share why, I want your intuitive self to look at the visual and what does that give you.
That's a wonderful, first of all, I love the color, I love the graphic and everything, but just looking at the things that are written here: focus, rebirth, transition, regeneration. This one I want to know more. Infinity, unity, service, balance. This is, for me, it's everything one needs to become who you are.
More of who you are.
I want to understand, because focus, we all know focus is the name of the game. Rebirth, to recreate yourself. Balance is so important. Service, give others. Unity. I want you to explore for us the regeneration, which I am not familiar, and the infinity. But the regeneration, can you tell us more about the book? I love the graphic. It's excellence. This is what I call excellence.
Okay, so we're starting with her intuitive self. And I believe every human being has this incredible intelligence that it's not put to use.
That's right.
First and foremost, for our own well-being, our own physical well-being, our emotional well-being, our relationships, family, and the things we want to bring into the world. And the more I traveled and the more I was working with people around the world, I noticed how millions have this idea about that we are powerful, that we are infinite, and that we have all those gifts, but billions are not using them. And also, how do I then use 32 years of cross-disciplinary research and to help people who somehow life had put them to live an average life and never give themselves permission to be extraordinary and to be healthy and to be wealthy and to receive and to have abundance and to go out there and really bring their dreams to fruition.
Yes.
So there is a formula, there is a path to excellence.
Yes.
And when I wrote the Unfakeable Code, because all the books are actually pretty much linked. So the Unfakeable Code is about the code that the mind can have to bring you back into authentic living, leading, and loving. Because especially social media and the stresses of life make many people to put on a mask and show up when you go for a job interview, when you go on a date, when you meet your parents, when you meet your parents-in-law, the entire society. And you end up having so many different personalities that you have to show up with, and so many masks we put on. But with time, those masks become like a prison walls that imprisons this intelligence I was talking about.
Yes.
So when I wrote the Unfakeable Code, which is about how to take mental and emotional control.
Okay, mental and emotional control, yes.
Okay? Those are the two key things for you to be able to start shifting more of the reality you want to have in your life. Meaning, I get a lot of people telling me they know things, but the external reality is not showing. When we do things like that, it's almost as when you say to yourself, the cup is full, but the cup is empty.
So then your subconscious get the wrong
program, the wrong instruction.
Yeah.
So don't do anything because you're full.
So in a way, this is where, I mean, a lot of my fans know me as a musician, but I'm very much into motivation, inspiration. You know, so many of my songs are about it, and I have knowledge in it, and my late husband was a coach. But so that means that there is almost, I wouldn't say the word dangerous. It's a very big word.
Yeah.
Positive thinking not always working.
Correct.
That's what. So just saying, oh, I'm a millionaire, and then I'm rich, while the bank account
says
is,
you're not.
So this is what you're talking, and that's what you taught me today. So talk to us more, because I was fascinated by today. I really learned something, and it's wonderful to learn.
So, you know, when I went on this journey, Tali, I had to make a choice between leaving a very secure job in 2009 and getting paid as a senior technologist to pursuing what my heart wanted to bring into the world.
Yeah.
And it's frightening.
Yes.
You've seen it as an artist. Many of you have seen it, whether you're an artist, coach, whatever job you do.
Yes.
When uncertainty kicks in, our entire being shrinks. And one of the things I talk about in the Unfakeable Code, it's the various personas that emerge when everything is shaken around us. And one of the pillars in there, it's about who you become when the shit hits the fan, excuse my language. Meaning, at the heat of the moment, it truly shows how much you have done personal growth and spiritual growth. And, you know, your soul wants you to be extraordinary.
Yes.
This is why all the problems stem from, because we have this infinite energy in a very finite body.
Yes.
Which, almost like having this incredible Ferrari that you spend hundreds of thousands and you put in the garage, but you are not a driver and you can't drive it.
Exactly.
Same way with your soul and the body. If you haven't trained your body for a powerful engine like the soul, you limit yourself. And it is all those doubts and all those frustrations when they accumulate in the body, all those stresses, is because deep down, your intuition, your soul is telling you you are worthy of more.
But what happens when we know it, but there is something that holds us back? Like, you know, with my first song, the only thing that holds you back is you. The only thing that holds you back is you. And it's nice because we are very similar, because you said that all your books are kind of connected.
Yes.
Also, all my songs.
Yes.
Beauty of the Duty. Now It's Who You Are. Free will to choose. Then the surprise will come 2023 when the album. But
the entire album, and we wanna make sure that she becomes world's #1.
Yes.
So do share those interviews share the songs and download them.
Follow me.
And
follow Tony.
And if you have like friends who are in the club industry, oh my God, they're gonna love Tali. So
Yes.
first and foremost, she's incredible human activist. And also she's done a lot of charity work, which I observe, no matter where I'm around the world, although I can't engage actively sometimes, but I do follow what she does. Why? Because I love what she does. And I use the word love. She is a caring human being. And for me, when you are caring, I always open up doors. So we all can do more to open up each other's doors.
Absolutely.
So it's because of so many of you out there that my books went global.
Absolutely.
And my work, and I don't do much marketing around my VIP coaching. All of my clients refer clients. So I built a very successful business through referrals and through being kind. So going back into path to excellence,
yes.
and going back to regeneration.
Yes. Well done. You're like me. We talk, but we remember the question. We always come back. I love it. We're very similar.
I hope we're not like this in a relationship, you know, when they do something wrong. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because we remember.
Oh my God. My producer, photographer, the women that work with me, some think that I'm not the nicest person, although I think I'm lovely, but when you get wrong,
like that,
I am not sure I'm happy with it. Okay, let's go to that regeneration.
You know, it's no one really prepares us for what life throws at us. So whether you're being a parent, and you know, if you ask any parent out there, nobody prepares them for what's to come. But equally, nobody prepares the children to go on the journey either. So we live in this world of, you know, so much is thrown at us that your body has to absorb all of that. But we forget that we're not separate from nature. So the reason, one of the processes, there are 8 cycles of life that no human being can escape. Those are the 8 cycles of life that we go through every time, in every moment, every day. And, you know, I took weeks of meditation to put this 30,000 books I've read, cross-disciplinary research, all the experience, 25,000 hours of coaching and training with people and going through all their problems. And as an engineer, I love putting the puzzle together.
I love to go right.
And the mind loves to solve the things. But going back to what we said earlier on, when we say to our mind, I know, but the reality doesn't show, the mind is almost like it gets locked. Subconsciously, you get locked. So the principle that I wrote in Path to Wisdom, which is the first book, the method Alarm, it's about to pay attention of the thoughts and the language that we use. Because when you say, I'm aware, now your mind wants to solve that problem. When you say, I know, your mind says, already solved it. But in reality, your reality doesn't show you've solved the problem. So those is where, in one of the chapters in this, I talk about the difference when you use certain language that creates a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And going back now to regeneration, as I said, everything is linked. Now, nature, if you observe nature, nothing is fixed. So the only constant is change. And some of us who live in countries like England, we can observe like 4 seasons. And through all the 4 seasons, nature regenerates.
Right.
But not only nature. If we went back into the human body, everything about the human body regenerates.
Okay.
But somehow we've been taught to keep our thoughts and our beliefs and our values fixed.
Obviously, it's our parents, teachers,
the whole thing, the whole society, everything else
conscious,
outside of us. But the problem with most people is when something is conscious, we can change.
Yeah.
And we can change it very quickly. But when all of those things are stored in your subconscious, your subconscious mind simply executes. It doesn't know the difference between what's good for you or bad.
Exactly, okay.
So this is why I always recommend people, when you can, get an expert who can listen to you. Both language, but also what's going on in your head, and also what's going on in the structure of your sentences and each individual word.
Yes.
And the regeneration process comes to bringing you into alignment with that regeneration. So more of you that's internal becomes more of you that's external. So the inner yearning of all of those amazing things you want to bring forward into material world, you start sort of aligning yourself and start giving yourself permission to have no issues with consistently regenerating yourself.
Right.
And I'm talking about your thoughts, your beliefs, your habits, your actions, everything that you do that can bring you more on a path to excellence.
So that is exactly, I mean, your language, and especially because you're an engineer, you need to have really kind of openness to understand how deep it is. But if you listen to the words of my songs, hello, it's not my words. It's words that no one knows who wrote it, if it's Buddha, Lhasa, but this is exactly what Tony is giving his life to help you to change your life and become who you are. So I'll say the words and what your wisdom in an easy way. Watch your thought. They become words. Not yet.
Wait.
Watch your thought, they become words. Watch your words, they become action.
Yes.
Action. Watch your actions, they become habit. Watch your habits, they become your destiny. Watch your watch your habits, they become your character. So if you have a negative attitude, it's become your character. So you're always, I cannot do it, I'm over 50, I will never make it, I'm this. And that's become your destiny.
It's COVID, conspiracy theories.
All the time you have excuses, and that have become who you are. So you have a choice to start from your thought and read books that will inspire you. And you know what? I changed my life I started actually with Louise Hay. I have to say.
Me too. Louise Hay, all those amazing people.
All these people gave us. And sometimes you go back to a book that you read 10 years ago and you see it in a different way. Because
You've grown.
We grow. This is the regeneration.
And transition.
Now talk to me about the transition because there is something I want to ask you.
Now, in every moment, we go through those transitional cycles. But something that people resonate with, it's almost like every decade we become somebody else.
Okay.
So transitions are a necessary cycle in life. For instance, if you're working 9 to 5 and suddenly you want to become an entrepreneur. Okay. So at the moment, if we're talking about Tali, and if we say Tali right now, we're sharing this wonderful wisdom, but 3 years down the line, Tali is #1 in the world. Now we're going to have a very different conversation.
That's right.
So for that to happen, there are many things that Tali needs to go to transition. Both mentally, which is the key process about becoming #1 in the world in whatever expertise. In this case, you want your music to be number one hit. Yeah. So you have to go through a lot of transitional cycles in that process.
Like what? Okay.
So it's going to be your mind, it's going to be your emotion, it's going to be the people you meet.
That is very important.
People you meet.
It's the people you meet.
Yes.
Because let's say I worked on my mind and emotion. But if we go back to the same people that have limited belief, we're going to stay there because it's energy. Like, look, we just met now for an hour. We're all because we're sharing, our soul sharing the same thing. And that's what we like to do it for you. But if I meet someone that, really didn't take a chance, didn't have the courage, then it can put us down. So how do you have this thin line between, I cut so many people from my life, you don't know, and even 2003, because I'm wasting time, because then I'm frustrated. And if we're not fulfilled and not doing what we love in life, then we're not happy. Not happy bring negativity to the world, because it's all start and end with the individual.
Absolutely. It's something that when you came to #loneliness and sang that song, and there's a chapter in #loneliness that's called Human Energy Field. And what most people don't realize, that connections happen before you open your mouth.
Okay.
Okay? And sometimes we have those perceived ideas from our past pains that can block us for truly seeing that connection. And sometimes it takes time, and there have been moments in my life, and I'm sure in all of you guys, when we meet somebody, we judge, but then we meet them later on and we go like, oh my God, he's fucking amazing, she's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is what I'm talking about, the transitional and all of those cycles. That when you are ready, as you said earlier, the teacher appears. So when we are ready for the next level of growth, we start attracting the people who are ready for the next level of growth. Now, you know, I hear a lot about the importance of the environment through which to grow. And, you know, sometimes those people may be the very same people we truly love, by the way. That at some point that you feel like, I can't just neglect them. You know, it could be family, it could be your children, it could be your partner, it could be people that you really care. So, and I get this question, how do you handle this?
Yeah,
you know,
it's a very important question.
How do you handle this? And the best way to handle that is by simply following what you are meant to do, you.
Okay.
So what I mean by that, when people live by their own priority of values in their life, and they have a very clear vision of where they're going,
and who they are,
and when you build your emotional intellect in a way that does not respond to outer stimuli, you can navigate that space much more easily and lovingly. Which means no matter how disempowered or nagging or negative thoughts somebody who's close to you comes up, you are not, your emotions, your body is not engaging with that.
Exactly.
So you're not responding with that. The moment you respond is the moment you give your power away.
I just want to strengthen what you're saying, which is fantastic. And it's always very difficult, and all of you that listening, and we have a new year coming, and I'm sure you all want to do things that you put on hold. So it's very important not to share your dreams or things that you're going to do in the coming year only with someone that you're 100% sure. When I decided to become a singer at the age of 26, I was married to a multimillionaire, and I just went for karaoke and I was singing, and I said, wow, that's always what I wanted to do. My father said to me, are you mad? You cannot sing like Celine Dion. Your voice is going to be stuck when you sing, which happened when...
Is your father a singer?
No.
Okay, that's the main point, by the way, guys. Never take advice from somebody who hasn't achieved what you want to achieve.
That's very good. So that's number one. Everyone was negative. Beside, if my friend But is, there were a few friends that were very positive. But what I've learned now, that first of all, not to share success until you have it, until it's all happening.
Or you share it with people who are in the same journey.
On the same journey,
because those people can might give you a little tips at how to get there much quicker, much faster. So it's very important, crucial to share success, but with the people that you know in yourself, you have experience. Your reality shows an experience that when you share something, they will elevate that energy.
Exactly. They will elevate instead of putting you down. So I'm actually not sharing with certain people at all my project, my finance, or nothing. And coming back to the father, so of that, I know I'm healed because I'm not taking that negativity anymore. Because a few weeks ago I was running to the train, but I said, let's call and be nice to him and say, how are you? So he said to me, oh, I hear that you're breathing strongly. I said, yeah, I didn't want to miss the train. He said, in your age, you should be careful and not run. I said, Daddy, I haven't started my life yet. I only called to say hello to you and see how you are, not to hear your negative thought. Au revoir.
You know what? When you're saying that, Madonna's song comes into my mind. Papa Don't Preach.
Yes. So I think you have still a very long day.
Yes, we got about another 5 minutes.
I would like to sing the dance remix.
We wanna sing for you. Well, not me. I mean,
you can do the chorus.
I can do the chorus. I'll go in the background. I'll do something in there funny. But I'm so excited, guys, for Tali to sing for you live. And we hope that you're gonna get the most experience. And I truly ask all of you, whether it's like my followers, Tali followers, come together and share this with the world. Share with your people. And if you have somebody who can get inspired with our conversation in here, I call it conversation with our higher self.
Oh, I love it. Conversation with your higher self.
Yes.
I think that should be something. Why don't we do it on a regular basis?
Sounds good.
Sounds good, even
but
far
we
away.
need you guys to come to us.
They will come.
And also we want you guys to send us some questions.
Yeah, for the next
some
time.
ideas for the next time, because we are here to be of service, for sure. We both love serving you guys.
Exactly.
And I think it's like what I do in writing, she vocalizes, and as I said, they go beautifully together, because most of you, at least I know myself, music helped me heal. Absolutely. When I have no hope, people like Tali, they write songs and they put words that, they become like a balm on our wounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why I love both music and I love personal spiritual development and I love business growth, all of those things. All brought together really puts you on a path to excellence. So, are you guys ready? Because I know she's ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready. So, I'm going to hear the music.
So, just to say, I'm going to share a remix version by Omni.
Oh, I love the clubby version. On iTunes, guys, go on iTunes. There's a clubby version in there.
Yeah.
Download it.
It started to be really popular in the club, so we're aiming for the chart. So, download it or stream it, because the sky is the limit when you know it's who you are. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. So,
let's see that the volume is good. Ooh, ooh. Louder. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What you thought? They become words. They become your actions. They become habits. They become who you are, 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 who you are.
Join.
Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. It becomes who you are, 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 who you are. So that's it, I was happy and that melody just came to me. Moments of inspiration like this. Absolutely joyful to talk to you.
And always amazing to have this incredible woman here.
It's who you are.
It's who you are. And today I chose to be the Sandra.
It's who you are. It's who you are. And it's who you are. And who you want to be. And I'm not always smiling, but you just need to go beyond, like when you're training, a little bit hard, but then the sky's the limit. And
absolutely, the sky is the limit.
And he's going to write a book about it now. who you are.
It's who you
Who
are.
you are. Who you are. Thank you all for all the loving.
Thank you guys.
You're
We
far
love you
away.
loads.
You're far
Thank you. But very close to us because you
Yeah.
joined. You chose to take this time to be with us. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I hope it inspired you and
Made your day and made you smile.
yes.
And be in the Christmas spirit. Whether you celebrate it or not, it's a festive season.
It's who you are. I missed the cue, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us. By all means, share this, connect with Tammy, connect with me. Go on your website, go on iTunes, download the single. Especially, I personally love the dance version.
Which one? This one.
The first one on the top.
It's this one.
It's this one. So
because apparently there is one that is starting to get in the club called TK7, which I made.
Yes. I mean, it's incredible.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like. And
Just
you know,
download
play
it. And-
download it and
and-
play it with your friends, with your family, share it with people, and
Let's make the most of who we are.
Who we are,
That's the
absolutely.
message. Lots of
we
love.
love you. Thank you.
And we'll see you before Christmas. Bye.